Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter project every single time and give you my honest thoughts on how that's being ran. So if you enjoy that kind of content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below as I'm trying to reach 9,000 subscribers, celebrate my 9-year anniversary of making YouTube content. But right now, I'm very excited to be checking out memoryOS, drastically improve your memory the fun way. AI-powered memory improvement gamified app co-developed by two-time but what they left me there was I can pretty much assume that word is going to be world champion. So whoever is doing this Kickstarter, I can tell, has done their research and they know what the hell they're doing. I'm excited to check this out. That being said, I don't need this on Kickstarter. This looks really generic right here. Just this main image just bores me to no end. Like, this is great, but what is this? It's a guy with a thing and awaken the Sherlock in you, and it's like, give me a price. Give me the systems that this is going to be on, since this is a video game. But whatever, it's already raised $238,000, so clearly people are clicking on it, so let's see why. Yeah, 2 times world memory champion. That's cool. So as always, when I go into this video, I'm thinking 3 things that they need to convince me. Do I want it? Can you do it? And how much is it? Hopefully you can answer at least one of those 3 in this video. Let's go.
memoryOS is awesome. It's super fun.
It is an AI-powered gamified app compiled and taught by the 2-time world memory champion, consisting of hundreds of bite-sized lessons, making...
I find it very odd that they pretty much just regurgitated exactly what we already read underneath. And I also find it odd that they don't mention his name there. It's like, hey, he's a 2 times world champion. Like, I guess it makes sense. It's not like I'm going to know the name, but it seems a little... You know, like, come on. Hook a guy up with a little credit.
Memorization skills
or
accessible and joyful to master.
Hi there, I'm Alex, and our team is on a mission to enable spectacular memory in every human brain. By now, it is a well-known fact that an ability to memorize any information in large amounts is a skill that can be learned. Unfortunately, memory improvement market is filled with self-proclaimed experts selling overpriced, talking head videos, which is not how 21st century e-learning should be. People can learn best by interacting and doing.
Memory masters have been writing about the mind palace technique since ancient Greece. It is a real skill used to memorize large amounts of information. This mental storage is created out of environments people live in, and the objects inside are known as loci. With the help of special associative techniques, Mind Palace is used to encode, store, and recall...
So what they're doing right now is, can you do it? Now, an 8.5-minute video, that is generally a pretty hard sell for me. But if you're going to try and do an 8.5-minute video, you got to do something different, and I kind of like this. It feels a little bit more like an infomercial, where it's like, oh, really? Can you help me, have a better memory? Because my memory is absolutely terrible. I got ADHD. My memory is just atrocious. So this product excites me, but I'm skeptical. I'm always skeptical going into these type of things. But I like the fact that first they're talking about the science. They're talking about what exactly this app is going to help us do. I like that. The can you do it is getting a little check mark here.
Anything. Traditionally, mind palaces are constructed out of well-known physical locations. Their size limitations and shifting objects create barriers for beginners. Thus, it takes long hours of manual brute force to obtain a great memory. That's why we created memoryOS. It is an AI-powered gamified app that implements interactive micro-lessons to support our immersive Mind Palace virtual implant technology.
What the hell was that sentence? I need to rewind, because that might have been the longest sentence in the history of humankind, and quite honestly, it was just all... It's just, they are so repetitive right now, which maybe, that's the key to memory or something? I don't know. But let's listen to the sentence.
It is an AI-powered gamified app that implements interactive micro-lessons to support our immersive Mind Palace virtual implant technology.
So many words.
While completing game levels, a mental blueprint of our pre-constructed virtual Mind Palaces is created in your long-term memory.
Is this VR?
This then becomes your mental storage. Reliable, pre-made, limitless storage, joyful and easy to obtain. And also works for those with no prior gaming experience. Another component of memoryOS uses the latest e-learning technology, consisting of hundreds...
I really like the fact that what they did here was very subliminal, but I think it was a great move. You know, we're looking at what clearly is supposed to be an iPhone, and it just, if you own an iPhone, it's like, oh, so this is just going to be an app I can download. It's going to be nice and clean and clear and smooth. It's not like you're trying to reinvent the wheel here, put it on BlackBerry or some crap like that. I like this. Still having 6 minutes left to go, I'm very skeptical.
Technology, consisting of hundreds of bite-sized lessons, making memorization skills accessible and joyful to master.
Fun, cool.
Compiled and taught by the two-time world memory champion and arguably
No
the
name.
best memory teacher in the world.
No name.
Learn, interact, enjoy. All while drastically improving your memory the fun way.
We're getting really redundant
Working
here.
with mind connections we already have, memoryOS educates you to structure them to your advantage. Enable your mind to keep all that matters in perfect order. Prior to Kickstarter, we had 33,000 people in our early adopters community. For those that have tried the memoryOS demo, average improvement in recall increased by 70%, with an average increase in recall speed by 60%.
We're not going to talk about that? Okay.
memoryOS is awesome. It's super fun. It's really immersive.
So I have ADHD and 2 kids, and I'm 35, which are all good.
Oh my god! Stop it, lady! You and I are simpatico. I am 35, I have ADHD, and I have 2 kids as well. Ah! Ah! I'm scared! So weird. Continuing on.
Reasons to not remember anything anytime. And I was really surprised to find out how easy it was to memorize, and I got a perfect score. Right?
What does that mean, a perfect score? But anywho, that right there is them knowing who their market is and going straight for the jugular. And I love that. I still don't see how we're going to sustain for the next 5 minutes, because I am already over the redundancy.
We love the various virtual memory palaces that we have to explore.
I tried to apply some of the techniques before this app in my master's program, but this is just so much more efficient and useful and accessible.
And then there we go. We know who our market is. You know, these college kids, these not even kids anymore, you know, cramming. And it's like, straight through the jugular. Love the marketing. But how many people aren't going to get this far?
So there's something really unusual and refreshing and fun about playing a video game that unlocks powers and abilities that work in everyday life.
And then they went for the other market. Okay, and that's the people who just want to feel like a superhero with their massively powered brain, you know? I know people who have really good memories, and they wear it like a badge of honor. You know, as they should. And they're going for everything.
The app and the environments were very relaxing, and I was surprised at how quickly.
The only thing that I think they might still go for, and I'm going to predict it, is they're going to have someone in sports. Someone in some sort of sports setting be like, yeah, I was having so much hard time remembering the plays, and then I started using this, and it's just, you know, I'm already off the bench or whatever.
I was able to pick up on some of the techniques.
What I love the most is the vivid 3D imagery in the virtual world.
This is a great app, and it was about time to have something like this.
Increase in memory of about 40% after going through the trial, and look forward to the final version.
I've learned some really neat ways that I can remember things.
Now this is what your video, I feel, should have been right from the jump. And this explains why I feel like this has done so well, despite the fact, you know, that main image didn't really draw you in. I don't feel like this video at the beginning was the best, but I feel like what the route that would have been optimal, and I think, let me know what you think in the comments down below, is just to go, hey, we've been working on this. It's developed by two-time champion Tetrax. I'm gonna say their name, but we don't need to talk about it. We've had over 33,000 testing this app out already, and we're gonna let them do the talking for us. And then, you know, if you roll a 3 or 4 minute clips that's just these people spliced together in different locations talking about different things, I think that's a way better video. But granted, you've already raised, you know, a boatload of money.
That I would never be able to memorize.
In these 45 minutes it took me to finish the demo, I learned more about really useful and, in fact, helpful memorization skills than my entire life before.
That was
it was of utmost importance to me to build a strong core team, and especially find the world's best memory expert, who happens to be a genuinely great teacher.
We already know this! You've already mentioned it! Come on! What do we still have?
Just Nevert.
Oh! Oh, is this the person that I've been wanting to know about this entire time? Come on! How many people are not getting to the 5 freaking minute mark of your video to see, oh, they've been working with this person on how they're so good at memorizing? You know, I don't need to know about ancient Greek, Roman, antiquity, blah, blah, blah. I want to see this guy on, you know, this game show, and then I want to see the fact that this has already been being play tested by 33,000 people, and then I want to hear from those people, and boom, we're in, we're out, maybe 4 minutes, it's glorious. People are immediately smashing that buy button. No hesitation. But we stretched it out to 8.5 minutes. Why? Like this. That guy. I want to know his name. You're still not telling me his name. I know what he looks like, but I want to know how that guy does it. I'm sold. I'm sold immediately if you've been working with that dude. Period. Like, look at this. I'm skipping a little bit forward because I don't want to get a copyright. I don't know how this stuff works. Oh my gosh. Is this just him crushing at memory? Oh my gosh. This is great. This is spectacular. Why did it take you so long to mention this guy? Okay. So I feel like what you did was you had 4 or 5 really good videos to sprinkle throughout your Kickstarter story, and somebody just like, how about we just all string them together and put them in the main thing? And I hope these are bite-sized down below, because I want to watch the video of how amazing this guy is in memory, because that looked cool. Okay.
When people hear about my memory, they often assume that I am some kind of savant or Rain Man, that I simply was born with a highly
This guy gets it. This guy gets it. He is just oozing this charisma. I want to hear him talk. I want to see a TED Talk from him about how to work on my memory. The first guy, and no offense, you walking down the street talking to me, it's like, I've seen it done 100 times before. This is your star. This is your bread and butter here. This is the guy that you pounded your chest and you mentioned he was the 2-time world champion like 5 times in your video. I mean, why is he relegated to the last 4 minutes of the video when the majority of the people probably have already clicked off? It just seems like such an odd decision to me.
usual brain.
And please, let me know what you think about this in the comments down below, because I'm sure that there's going to be some very decisive opinions, and I'm very curious.
Therefore, can do things that ordinary people cannot. Luckily, for all of us, this is not the case. A spectacular memory is a superpower hidden within each and every brain.
Now, when I hear this dude who was on all those TV shows living a life that's probably, you know, one that a lot of people appeal to, especially younger people. You think of TikTokers, you think of, like, you know, that generation. And I see this guy and I said, yeah, I unlocked a superpower. That's what's up. I could teach you too. Come check this out. Here's the other people who have tried it out and how their lives are changing and how they're getting better. Just throw your freaking money at us. Like, it's just, 8.5 minutes.
It's our mission to give you the key to yours. You will learn how to remember anything from long speeches and the answers of hundreds of questions to the key content of entire books.
This is great.
Ahead and back our project.
And then, okay, so I think what they were trying to do here was they were trying to say, we have the best of both worlds. We have this guy over here who knows how to program and doobly-doobly-dabba-dibba-da, and then we got the talent. You know, the talent that makes everything go. And I'm not saying that in a mean way. I'm saying this app would not be nearly as appealing without him there. And so it just seems like an odd 8-minute and 30-second video. But they've already raised $238,000, 1,000 backers. Let's check this out. So, first created, 0 back. That's always a bit of a red flag right there. Ooh, Kick Booster product. Okay. Okay, so I've done Kick Booster products. I've done many of their products, so that means there's going to be a link down below. If you click on that link and you actually end up getting this, then I will get a portion of whatever you back. It's really quite cool. I've never actually gotten paid out from it, but one of these days. But a lot of their projects have been very miss for me. And I'm going to predict right now what we're going to see in a Kick Booster product, which is that what we're going to see right down here is them absolutely just regurgitating everything they had in this video. And you're going to see splices cut from this video put down here, which is actually what I kind of want. But it's just, all right. Hopefully, Kickbooster has changed their ways. Let's check it out. But, oh yes, the first thing, is there a website at least I could click on? memory.os.com. Let's check this out. Drastically improve your memory the fun way. Here's what is a memoryOS gamified app. Large storage meets the average Jonas who perfected his memory. Yeah, that's cool. All right, so this is a nice looking website. You know, because you click on some of these Kickstarter websites that look like crap, and they're just like, hey, come check out our, come check out our Kickstarter. It's pretty much just another link back to the Kickstarter. No collaborators in the project, because these people are not going to help you in the customer service. That's what I mean. So that makes me, oh God, 4 comments? How do you only have 4 comments on 1,000 backers? What? Oh, what are we walking into here? Okay, let's go. Hey, this is a splice from the video, maybe? Is there no talking? Hey, we're just gonna show this. Like, what the hell is this? And it's not just a what the hell is this? It's a what the hell is this? And why is it the first thing I'm seeing? Like, is this... Because this isn't even like a GIF. It's just like, they were just like, we're gonna... What should we put first, Dan? How about the 25-second of that virtual VR lady stripping on VR and then like a dude coming behind her? Like walking behind her. Like, isn't that a dude or something? I don't even know. Like, what? Why is this first? Who greenlit that? Become a backer now to get the lowest price. Shape the future of memory. Improve your recall, guaranteed. I'm not very good at grammar, but I feel like there should be a period or comma there. All right, pledge now. It's not clickable. Okay, at least if you're going to use these stupid pledge now things, make them clickable so they'll send me to the next page. I get it, you're trying to show me where to go, but I feel like if I'm buying this game, I feel like most people know how to use Kickstarter. All right, the current educational system expects us to remember significant amounts of information without teaching us how to memorize it in the first place. That is absolutely true. Standardized tests. I can talk to you all day about how much I hate standardized tests and how one day I would love for us to embrace a system where every child can show their teachers that they have learned the information any way they see fit. But that's politician force coming out. You'll see him at a different time. Memorization is as important as reading and writing. It should be taught as a basic skill. This is great. Friend of the Stephen Hawking Foundation. Cool. We are deeply honored and grateful for the overwhelming support from the blah, blah, blah. What do I want right now? The do I want it is a yes. As disjointed and as much as I really did not like that 8.5-minute video, the basic premise is I do want it. Because it looks very appealing, especially as a 35-year-old with 2 kids and ADHD, which, wow, just cut my soul open there. But anywho, the can you do it is a skeptical one. I'm very skeptical, but the bottom line is, this person is a 2-time world champion who has appeared on TV shows, they've appeared on news, they have a reputation to maintain. And whenever I see a reputation to maintain, it means a lot to me. It means that this project is not going to be a pile of crap most of the time, because while you may say, oh, I've never even heard of this person before, you know, they don't do, you know, but it's like, they have their own reputation. A lot of person have heard of this person. If this person was from the United States of America, which I don't think they are, I'm sure they would be, you know, much more famous in America, because, you know, that's just how America, unfortunately, typically works. But what I'm getting to here is the can you do it, I think, is a checkmark yes. You know, you attach your name to something like this, I believe it will happen. Plus, you have 33,000 people who are testing it out. That makes me feel good as well. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? Just give me the price. That's all I need. Don't beat around the bush. And Kickbooster has a terrible habit of doing this. That's all we want is the price. Now, I know I could go over here and get the price, but it should be seamlessly interweaved into your story, because this is your story. And as I said, we're going to see a lot of very, very redundant things from the already very, very redundant video. As somebody who went from struggling to remember simple things to becoming the world memory champion. So he went from struggling to doing the... Wow. That's really impressive. So yeah, let's check this out. I'm kind of curious. Announced... So what is Jonas von Essen? I'm just gonna do a quick Google search here. Jonas von Essen. Biography of Memory Grand Master. That's a fancy title. 1 month of... Okay. So yeah. that sort of thing immediately. You know, because I just want to double check. So the rewards. Here we go. We didn't beat around the bush too long. Okay, that's not bad. $36 a scholar annual plan. Enhance your memory, ace exams with calmness, and graduate with confidence. Okay, 7 skill pack. That's like, okay, it's like, oh, this is if you're in school or something? 7 skill pack, interactive micro lessons powered by AI. One internal. Interesting. Loyalty price. After the expiry, is that a word? That's a word, right? I'm just uninformed. That's a word. The end of the period for which something's valid. Expiry. Well, I just learned a word. Hooray. The expiry. After the expiry of this 1-year plan, you may continue using memoryOS at the discounted monthly price, which is good to know and should be right here. But it's not. And that immediately makes you look a little bit weaselly. You know, even if it's just like, we're currently deciding on the prices, but we presume it will be no more than X amount a month. Something like that, you know, anything. Essentials plan. Drastically reduce the uncomfortable, I don't remember moments from your daily life. You know, that's me. That is so me, so hardcore me. Essential annual plan, super early bird, 45% off, $99 for a year of it. And oh, that's where they're making that money. Okay, 13 skill packs, 150 low key, important facts / names, loyalty price, essential features, 500 low key, max limit. What does that mean? Oh, this one only gives me 250 low key max limits, whereas this one gives me the 500 low key max minutes. And perhaps I have to sit through the entire 8.5 minutes to understand what that means, because I don't. Okay, hopefully they'll explain a little bit more over here. The secret superpower will surprise you, inspire you. So 18 skill packs. Oh, initial storage space in the virtual mind palace. Oh, okay. So 250 low-key max limit. I thought it was a 100 low-key. Initial storage space. I don't understand what this means. Enhance your... So this is somewhat confusing to me. 7 skill packs, which I'm assuming I'm going to get to pick. Right? Or are these... Oh, these are in fact the 7 skill packs. Oh, no. That cannot be. Because I think if these are the 7 skill packs, people are going to be pretty pissed off when they realize, what? I signed up for 7 skill packs and one of them 7 rivers, mountains? That cannot be. That cannot be. That cannot be. I hope that is not. And yeah, so this is, because this is different. And then we have the 13 skill packs. That was just a happenstance. Okay, good. That would be very bad. Also from Scholar Plan Plus. Wait, what? So there's 6 here. No, it's not. It's not that. Okay, so you... Let me know in the comments below. When you first glanced at this, did you think that this was in fact what you were going to be learning? Or did you think that it was just some of the stuff that you might be able to learn? I don't know. Maybe it's just me misunderstanding it. But yes, so now I believe these are the 13 things. Pin codes, long secret... Okay. I think I'm just dumb. So this is actually kind of intriguing to me. So you want to learn more... Hopefully there's like an a la carte menu, because I don't know if people are going to be the biggest fan of you just lumping stuff together for them, as opposed to it just being like, hey, at this level you can pick out 5, at this level you can pick out 10, this level you can pick out 15, and here's everything we have listed. Whereas, you know, let's say I only want to get the 7 skill packs, but I really want to work on complicated passwords, speed memorization, keeping track of the years or whatever. And keeping track of the years? Oh, like, okay. So yeah, I really like what they have going on here. I feel like it just could be cleaner. So, $99, $199 a year, and this is the secret. Then that's the speed memorization. So that's what they really want. They got that locked up behind that, which is why they're not just giving you the 5 that you want or the 7 that you want, because they know everyone would probably just take those. Makes sense, but still, from a customer's perspective, it's like, hey, kind of screw. Why don't you just let me pick what I want? 18 skill packs, 350 low key, which I still don't quite understand what that means. Initial storage space in the virtual mind palace. Huh? What? How many skill packs equal low key? Like, what is it? Is that my save space? Is that how much time I can spend in the virtual palace? I don't know. And then all from the Essentials plan plus speed memorization. So there's speed memorization there twice. Memorizing. This is also memorizing decks of cards twice, and this is also complicated passwords twice. Wait. Oh, this is the lifetime. Okay, got it. Dumb. Okay, $290. That makes way more sense. So if you want to get it forever, you pay the $300. Which, is that a bad price? Really? Like, I don't think it is. So how much is it? As much as I was somewhat confused by what's going on here, I'm going to give it a check mark. Because if you really think about it, and you believe that this app is going to work, and it's going to do well, this is an app that you would keep for the rest of your life, right? Like, this is an app that you would use, in theory, for decades, you know? It's like, because there's a lot of stuff to go through here, and it's like, yeah, you know, I'm going to Las Vegas in a couple of weeks. You know, maybe I'll finally try out that memorizing decks of card one that was in no use to me in any way, shape, or form. And I also totally see why they broke it up once again, because they're hoping this is going to be one that sells to a lot of people, that memorizing deck of cards. Because how many people have you met in your life that are like, yeah, I want to be a World Series of Poker champion? Like, I'm one of those people. I want to play the World Series of Poker one day. That's on my bucket list to get that $10,000 or win my way in through tournaments and whatnot. So that's a very appealing thing to me. And I think they did a really awesome job marketing to the people. The first dude, you know, walking down the alley or whatever it was, I think, you know, they crushed it here. I think it just could be a little bit cleaner. And then we have the family plan. Okay, yeah. And if you have a lot of disposable income, do you even think about this? $897, you say, yeah, it's a big cost, but hey, this is for my kids, the rest of my life. Premium rewards. Okay. Oh God, $2,900. What are we getting for the $2,900? Lifetime access to expert plan, which we already have here, right? Okay, so right now we're at $299. So we need to see what is making up the $2,600 difference. Chat support from Jonas for 6 months. Hey, you could talk to this dude for 6 months. And a mission trophy. So, 120 minutes of one-to-one personal... Jonas is the world champion. So this is essentially getting yourself some one-on-one lessons. This is great. This is great. This is a great pledge idea. Awesome. Nobody wants this mission trophy. They want that right there. They want to talk to the man who knows how to do it. Great pledge level. $4,900. Lifetime access. Chat support from Jonas for 12 months. Jonas, you are a genius. You are a genius for spinning this way. Whoever came up with this idea, magnificent. Magnificent. You turned this skill into a fountain of money. Good for you. Chat support for Jonas for 12 months. So he's essentially tutoring people. And then dinner. Okay. Cool. So that is $4,900. Then we got, this is chat support for Jonas for 12 months. Dinner with memoryOS team. So then you get to eat dinner with everybody. 220 minutes of one-on-one personal coaching with Jonas over a series of web calls. Participate in product and business development. And that's like if you really want to get into the weeds. 1 month NFT animated artwork. Participate in product and business development while getting valuable startup build-up experience. To create your... Wow. And then they're also going to put your own palace into the game. Those are really cool stretch goals. Those are really, really cool stretch goals. I still think... Cool. No one cares. Like, why is this here? Why? Pledge distribution timeline. Scholar plan, Essentials plan, Expert plan, and Family plan. Oh, that scares me a little bit. That scares me a lot of bit, actually. That tells me that they're still working on this, which I guess it is a pre-order, but it's just, you know, where I come from in the board game hobby, games are generally already made. Well, not all the time. This tells me that they are going to be working. So they have some of them done, and then it's like, oh, we'll have this done. But it's like... So I would not be surprised at all to see some delays here. Desktop, web, and VR versions in 2022 plus. So right now, it's only for iOS and Android, which is fine. Once again, I would have listed all that stuff up on the main image. And then you can also access from desktop, web, and then the VR, which I think is what most people are probably going to want from this. I shouldn't say most, but a lot of people are going to want from this, especially with how you were advertising it, because the whole time I was like, is this a VR game? Is this a VR game? And I see why they didn't want to just get straight to it, because it's 2022 plus. But still, I'd lean into that. I don't know. AI-powered learning components, and so then we're going to just regurgitate stuff. So I will say, Kickbooster, good for you. Maybe somebody at Kickbooster finally saw my videos, because I've done like 20 or 30 videos on them, and put your prices earlier, and they did this. And now we just have the insane redundancy. Whoa! You guys got stretch goals this time? What? Why do I not know about these stretch goals higher, Kickbooster? Why did I have no idea that there were stretch goals and that we've already hit stretch goals? That is such a tactical misstep. Like, this is extra value here, and you're putting it all the way down here. Because let's be honest, you already asked for 8.5 minutes of my video, and then I get the price. I already know I want it. I've backed. Do I keep going? Probably not. So I feel like not mentioning this misstep because it just adds value. So Scholars, Essentials, and Expert Plans. I don't actually know what this Kickstarter... Oh, this just means we've unlocked it. It's a thing. Cool. Here, put a little unlock banner. Yay! Global e-learning leaderboard. So gamifying it more. This is cool. Once again, a picture would be great here. Yay! We've unlocked it. Binary, random, and speed digits game mode. So this is going to be an additional game mode that will be only for $99 or more. Still yay, I guess, because most people probably are going to get the big one, but I'm very curious. Let's actually look. $36, that's not bad. Yeah, man, I might actually get this. $36. It's not bad, 187 backers. I doubt most people have this, 156. Oh, wow. So that was an early bird, though. What do we got here? 105, and then the big one. 632, yeah, have taken the Expert Lifetime, which I think is going to be the most common one. Lifetime Family, I think, is also going to be popular as well. Only four, okay. But that's why you need to get this thing, you need to get it popping a little bit more, because I think this was towards, I think it was like 9 or to 15 in the popularity chart, and with 4 comments, you are going to sink like a freaking rock. Because nobody's talking about this. There's no engagement, which just means it's going to go down the toilet on the popularity chart, which means people are going to be less likely to stumble on it. Now, I think that they're banking on the fact that this is a Kick Booster product, and so that they're going to have a whole bunch of people doing videos on this so they can send people that way. Because there's people that make their money like that. I'm sure there is. I'm sure there's people with large enough audience that do every single Kick Booster video, and they get paid for it. Good for them. But it's just... You know, I feel like you need to be engaging people more. 4 comments. When you had 33,000 people on that app already, you know, nobody's excited to talk about it. Like, I can't wait to see the final version of it. Now, that does scare me. 33,000 people use the app already, and you got 4 comments in a day? Not good. Flying mode in personal mind places. Global Mind Palace leaderboard and advanced metrics. Attach your own text and media to Loki. Still don't know what this means. Mnemonic course on world geography. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. That's a great one. That's what I want. Teleport between memory palaces. What did we do before? Walk? Like, you're making me walk? All Loki with unique sound design. Great. I would assume they already had that, but still great. Random and speed cards competitive discipline. That's a very appealing one, especially to people who are looking for this for the card things. Walk through and fly through walls. Game mechanics. What? What? I don't know if I've hated a stretch goal this much in quite a while. Because the bottom line is, I'm pretty sure that's a really easy thing to add into it, because as you're developing the game, I'm pretty sure that's what they just do. But I don't know. You know what? I don't know enough about... Please, if anyone knows in the comments below, let me know. This Kickstarter has all sorts of feels going on. Multiplayer mode for competitive discipline, random colors, mnemonic course on learning German. Holy shnikes! This is spectacular. As someone who has been to Germany, and I want to go to Essen Spiel, more frequently through the next few years, learning German, Jesus, that gets me excited. And it says course, but what pledge level I need to have that. Because if that's unlocked, which at 280,000, that is unlocked, I'm backing this right now. Oh, it's going to get unlocked. You know, that you're going to hit that. Wow, I'm actually really getting excited for this project. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to snatch up that $36 level as soon as I get off the air. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. So yeah, obviously, if I am this excited about a project, they answer, do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? I feel like they did it pretty well. I'm going to give it a 2, but it's a tepid 2. They're promising the world, which scares me, but once again, I'm banking on the fact that someone does not want to have their reputation tarnished by an absolutely crap product. You know, now granted, they could always just say, oh, that was the development team, they completely screwed the pooch on that, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, they could have that easy out, which does kind of scare me a little bit with how much they're promising. But anywho, I'm a believer. I'm going to give it a 2. I'm a believer in that dude. Loki storage space provided. I still don't really understand what that means. Oh, and now we're comparing the plans. Oh, so we got to add-ons. Okay, we have the stretch goals. Now we're to add-ons. Advanced English vocab expansion. Create mnemonics for long or complex words and their meanings. Okay. For the aspiring quiz game champion and board game crusher. Interesting facts and vast knowledge. So this is odd that these aren't just in there. Okay, 100 Loki gets you $9. 200 Loki gets you $15. You know what? I'm gonna go with a 1. I'm gonna backtrack just a little bit off that 2. There's a lot of things I don't like here. It's a strong 1, but I also think it's odd that this is where we finally get the plan comparison. Like it just seems kind of thrown in down here. It's good. I like it. I like this a lot. But, you know, did I get the German? I need to know if I get the German. Wonder how I figured that out. Maybe in the stretch goal area, you could tell me more information than what you're doing. Because right now you're not telling me much of anything. Which is unfortunate. All right. How can memory help you? Yeah, we know. Meet the team. Here we go. Jonas. Awesome. So we're here for Alex, Trey, Paul, Vadim. So we got a big team. Great. This is what I like to see. This makes me feel more comfortable in the Can You Do It when I see a big staff. Awesome. Awesome. That's leaning me more towards the 2, but I'm still going to go with the tepid 1. Video testimonial, raw footage. Oh, okay. No, we're back to a 2. We're back to a 2 right there. Because this is long, right? How long is this?
Hello, memoryOS.
Oh, it's not long. It's the regurgitated. No, this is not the raw footage. I thought this meant that there was going to be like them talking for like 20 seconds. Yeah, okay. That's just them regurgitating. We're back to a 1. We're back to a 1. I got a lot of feels on this. Journey to the Mind Palace. Okay. Not a fan of how this Kickstarter is put together. Is this a physical brain implant? What? No. Why not learn it from a textbook? I do not play video games. Can this work for me? Okay. Okay. That's an FAQ section, certainly. I'm sure a lot of people are popping into your comments and saying, hey, is this something I put in my brain? So no comments. That's not really good customer service there on you. You know, you did at least give me the first day, hey, thanks a lot. What kind of stretch goals would you like to see? Here's what's been unlocked. Anything like that. You got that such a big team. You can't say hey and thank you for overfunding you 24 times overall much. You can't throw us a little thank you? Cool. What's up? Talk at you later. Oh, no, I won't. That's why there's 4 comments. On similar lines to Mark Christensen below, I'd like to ask whether the add-ons I might add on later in the development of this application are temporary. Are they monthly, annual basis? Or if the case that add-ons are more permanent? Hello, add-ons are permanent. You will have these with your account. Cool. We will indeed consider your suggestions regarding the ability to turn add-ons and off further in our development process. To clarify, is the annual plan or an annual fee or monthly? The annual fee is a one-time payment for the annual subscription. After 12 months, you'll be able to continue with the discounted rate, but paid monthly. So, the only 4 comments you have are you responding to someone. So the only 2 comments you have are someone saying, hey, you weren't clear enough in the story. I would like more information. And once again, hopefully you took these and you immediately put these into the FAQ. And you did. Good on you. Good on you right there. Awesome. Excellent. Excellent. So yeah, they're maybe they okay. Good. They're constantly updating the FAQ as well. But hey, there you go. No excitement going on in here, no matter what. Jesus, no updates. 4 comments. Customer service is really down there. So I'm very interested to see how this Kickstarter project is going to pan out. Because let's be quite frank right now. It's at $238,000, but with everything you have in this Kickstarter page, if you were to organize it better, not let Jalop do it, or Kickbooster do it, or whoever you paid to do it, because it's just, ugh. I feel like this could be $1 million project. No brainer. You know, I feel like you're not leaning enough into the fact that this is going to be virtual reality. You know, sure, it's not going to be when we want it, but throw that up there. Let me know right from the jump. Hey, this is a VR game. You know, it can be VR, and you're immediately going to entwine a whole nother group of interested people. You know, you're going for these demographics. You know, it's like, poker player, student, ADHD 35-year-old. And I feel like it's a misstep not to then go for the video game player. The guy that has the VR. Like me. I got a VR. You know what? We don't use it that often. You know, I know some people do. It's also not the best VR. It's one of the older ones. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I feel like that was a missed opportunity. I feel like this whole Kickstarter is just a lot of missed opportunities. You have the pedigree with him right there. You know, it's your first time creating anything, you know, with the game side still, which is going to be a little bit of a rough sell. But if you wowed me enough in the video, I don't care. I don't feel like most people care, but you didn't wow me enough in the video. You talked and 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 you talked, and much of that talk was you saying the same things over and over and over again. And it just, the excitement has died down. You know, what could have been a 2 to 3 minute video that had me just so hyped to back this turned into, okay, now I got to figure out what the hell I want. Okay, this is kind of confusing. Okay, you know what? It looks cool. Sure, I'll back it. And then you walk away and you don't come back. And that is why we have 4 comments. Like, let me know in the comments below, but that seems to me how the dominoes would fall. And that's unfortunate, because this could be a lot bigger and a lot better if the ship was just steered in a different direction, I do think. But this is one. memoryOS. Drastically improve your memory the fun way. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. And let me know what you think about what I said in the comments down below, because I'm sure there's going to be things that you absolutely agree with and things you're like, no, you're a freaking moron. I'd love to hear all of it, because it also tickles my YouTube algorithms. Ha ha ha! But as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye. Whoop.